Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and other identities, welcome. You're watching final episode 173, 1 week prior to RFPW Fed's Crossroads pay-per-view. We're here, hashtag fight at 173 if you want to send your tweets out to @RFPW Fed. All the latest information about the match card and all other things coming your way in the chat here on Twitch. It's going to be a fantastic evening. So now we're kickstarting this night with a singles match scheduled for 1 fall, and introducing first from Canada, it's Jackson Oak. Jackson Oak last won his match and debut against Atwood Jackson. Tonight he'll have a more noteworthy opponent, at least when it comes to the RFPW track record, because he's ranked number 3 in the order of merit. He's had 7 matches, 5 wins, and he's from Leeds, England. The former 2-time RFPW Fed European champion, Warrior J. A little bit of insight to this match. Warrior J as a last minute addition due to the pullout of Jay Charleston due to personal reasons, but therefore we have this amazing match and action scheduled here tonight. It's gonna be a great evening, that's for sure. So we'll see what's gonna happen next. It's gonna be an interesting evening, that's to say the least. And later on tonight we have 2 #1 contendership matches for the Women's Championship and EFED Championship. Let's see what else will happen here tonight. Well, it should be better now. I had some complaints about the audio. It can happen if the mic's a little bit too far off, but yeah, it just happens. So great opportunity for Jackson Oak here to get things going against a noteworthy opponent, and that's to say the least with Warrior J. I think he's got great opportunities to go up in the rankings, the order of merit. And yes, you just got to find out what your footing will bring. So let's say Jackson Oak now, off to a good start here tonight. And Warrior J off the top rope. Some action there. 2 count for Warrior J, but that was so damn close. That's for sure. But now just awaiting to see what happens next. Jackson out now with a leg drop. And that's a good start of the action here tonight. Oh, look at that. Warrior J now on the counter. Hoisting him up, down with a suplex. Gonna deadlift him into another one, I guess. Yes, and now with a spin. It's on the canvas. Warrior J now somewhat having to grasp some air there. I think he might have spent a little bit too much. Always just lying in wait for Jackson Oak. And he does, but Warrior J, ouch. Tough call, tough miss. Jackson Oak, can he profit from it? Could be. And now face first for Jackson Oak. But Warrior J, he's looking to set it up. And oh my goodness, that's a cutter for sure. And that might be it. 1, 2, and 3. With the Wings of Ra. Jackson Oak. Could Jay Charlton have been a better opponent? I don't know, because Jay Charlton was ranked 11, just above him after his return. But Warrior J, noteworthy opponent, had 5 out of 7 wins, and that's now 6 out of 8. With a 75% winning chance. Yeah, that's something. But great display there by Warrior J. Nothing else to mention about it. And that brings Warrior J just a tad closer to the reigning 2 frontrunners in the Order Merit and World Championship, Shade and Rick Curvers. We're moving on because there's so much more coming your way here tonight. And we're going to continue on with a singles match. But what a great evening it is. We're back here in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and you're watching Fight Night, episode 173. In comes the... sorry, I'm just looking at it, but he's so very far off where we're used to seeing him. We're normally seeing him in the top. But so far, 100% loss record at rank number 20 actually, for the Order of Merit. The former IFA champion, the former IFA Tag Team champion, one half of Hype Show, Damian Valentine. He's not had a good reset, but we'll see what it brings. Last week, of course, it was an all-out match against the Rainbow Lollipop, but ended in disaster in just a short amount of time. Damian Valentine's got to prove his worth in singles action, because his track record is definitely on the line. Seeing that partner, Dan Masters, he is currently ranked number 8. That's a very different future. But the tag team division, as you know, will change. And we've heard some rumors about what's going to happen at Crossroads. But it's not all is confirmed, so we just have to wait it out and see what happens. But the OC build one is here. Yes. Rank number 17 is just at 1 match, 1 loss from Sydney, Australia. He is a man known as Blake Elliot. Let's see if the other hard hype can bounce back, or whether Blake Elliot can make it a 50-50 display. And he's ready. But the question is, what happens next? You know, much can change. So, you just never know what else can just happen. Anything can, and we'll see right now. Blake Elliot had a good start last year before he went off the air. The question is, how well can you retain that balance between coming back? We've seen it with Damian Valentine now, front runner, former champion, and it's been off the pace so far. We'll have to see how that develops throughout this night. Will he get one back? Elliot, ouch! Tough start there for Damian, and he needs to bounce back quickly because Blake Elliot looks to have the power advantage. And the cover already made. One. Just a 1 count, but it can hurt you fast if many covers follow up one after another. It's exhaustion that's going to set in. Somehow it bounced back on Blake Elliot. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's going to smash him under the ropes. And now it's 1. Oh, also 1 count for Damian Valentine right there. Blake Elliot now has to be on the brink of looking what's going to happen next. Welcome in the viewers across the world. If you missed Fight 172, you can watch this back live on twitch.tv/RFPW Network. And on Saturdays we will release the episode of last week. Oh, lovely elbow shot there. So 172 airing on YouTube. some more onwards. Later on tonight, we'll also release the very first episode of the RFPW podcast. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, so close. But a lovely takedown with the reverse Russian leg sweep. Damian Valentine, very early problems there. He's headbutting the hand. Okay. New technique sane. But seems to be effective. Valentine in the ropes now. Ouch. Come on, Damian. You can do it. But it's so far off the pace of Damian. Seems like he's unable to grasp any form of offense. I don't know what it is. He seems to get back. The resistance is still there and the endurance as well. Seems like he's not able to execute anything whatsoever. And that's going to haunt you if you aren't able to do that. So far, Damian Valentine, after 4 matches, just 0 in the order merit. He's got to put his back into it. He knows how to do this, but just things like that, just missing a punch. It's reach. It's lacking. It's lackluster, and I can't explain it. Ooh, rope break there. It's an opening for Damian, but he's got to grasp it, and he's not doing it. He's making mistakes, and he needs to really stop him to do that. Damian Valentine now flurry and an offensive too, but I mean, there's so much more that Damian can do. And I know that. 2. And Damian Valentine wins a match. His first in 5 matches back in this season. And he wins it, finally. Was about damn time you could say that. Jeez. You would have wondered when it was going to happen, but now it has. Finally. But you're now wondering what's next for Damian Valentine. Wonderful display there. Come on, Damian. Now he's got to hype it up again. Good stuff. Now there's need for more. Question is, what will happen at Crossroads? We'll have to find out. But there's no doubt about it that Damian Valentine has found his way back. And Dan Masters must be cheering him on. Watching this. Oh, hang on. That's Jay Charleston. He's being attacked by... That's Pebble, an architect. And there's Jess. Amazing Jess coming to save Jay Charleston, but being attacked by Architect and Pebble? That's something new. But next week on Saturday, to be precise, that's Saturday, August 7th, 8 PM UK, 3 PM EST. You can watch a Crossroads pay-per-view live on Twitch TV/RFPW Network, and a week later on YouTube.com/RFPW 2014. We'll publish the match card right after tonight's show at rfpwefed.weebly.com. It's going to be a fantastic show, but we'll have to find out what will happen next. But we've got so much more coming your way on Fight Night. It's amazing. You don't want to miss out. Hashtag Fight Night 173. But here is the other half of the hype show. He's cheering on backstage. But now Dan Moss has got to come back. And Dan Masters is. He's ranked number 8 in the order of merit. 5 matches, 2 wins, 3 losses. He's a former IFA champion and former IFA tag team champion. Let's see what he brings. But Dan Masters, he is one of the best there is. And he's been loyal, he's been with us for many, many years. But let's say what Dan can do. But now he's got to face an opponent that's ranked number 7 in the order merit. It's just 100 Fanteros apart between the numbers 6 and 8. And he's also had 5 matches, 2 wins, 3 losses. Former leaders of the Pirates. And former 2-time IFA tag team champion. 155 days in total. Let's say if Mr. John Woods has got what it takes to be here. Let's see whether the momentum is on his side. And question is, what did the victory of Damian Valentine finally do? And what momentum could that give? And which boost to confidence could that give for Dan Masters? John Woods was his loyal partner, finished Pee-wee a long time ago. He had to give up due to a retirement. But this show here on Fight Night has been different from anything else lately. There's something going on in the air, and it's tough to get a grasp on of what it is. But since the new management team has started, things have been on the up and up. The roster has been expanding. The show's been coming longer and better every time you look. So of course it's thanks to this creative team that is always coming along together. And therefore also thank you very much to the viewers around the world who are watching us live here on Twitch or on the YouTube channel. There's a lot riding you guys and girls and everything in between and outside, and you're bringing it. So Johnny Woods is going to go up against Dan Masters. And that was not an echo, but I liked it. So we're going to stick with it. So, question is, what's going to happen next? Oh man, face first for Woods on the canvas. But I'm personally, okay, sure. I'm personally in favour of Dan Masters, and of course you want to know why. But Dan has been with us for a very, very long time. So is John Woods, of course. But Dan Masters, he's had many great rivalries against his current partner Damian Valentine, against Curvers, against Blight, against Stone, all household names. And it would be good for him to get back up there. But Woods is a strong competitor, a very strong one. And he will display this power again here. Ouch. Of course, John Woods made it to the quarterfinals of the Wrestling Grand Prix in the Netherlands. Or, no, he did actually make the semi-finals, I think. But it was a grand result for him. And I think he's absolutely earned that. And so he should go there and keep on doing what he has to do. To checking that back up, yes, Woods defeated Jeffrey Blight in the quarterfinal, lost out to Rick Curves on the semi-finals. Dan Masters lost to Warrior J in the quarterfinal. And there's that seemingly old choke that was enough to get Blight and take him out at the quarterfinals. Wasn't enough though to take out Curvers. But definitely shocking counter there by Dan Masters. Oh, that sets the crowd right up. Wants to get more. Oh no, look at that. Shocker. Can Masters get back? There's Woods out of nowhere. But there's a sleep hold for Dan Masters. He's not as he was in the ropes. He touched and that's enough. But there's Dan out of nowhere. And out of cover. 1, 2, and 2 count. Could have been it, but not tonight. Not today. But Dan is on fire. But I am just wondering how much will it take to get rid of the other. Because when we get close to any pay-per-view, they always want to give something extra, but then they lack it at the pay-per-view itself or at any other marquee event. So I think it might be wiser if you're on that order merit and you're locked in as good as you go for a pay-per-view matchup. It will be wise to somehow save your energy. And although that didn't pay off, just like last time when Shade took out Rick Curvers, but Curvers lost the title match, didn't take it easy. That was a triple threat situation, you can't compare that. But Woods in the meantime has won it. Wow. It's been going round and round and round. And in the end, Woods took the ball and said, "Heya, prayer, goodbye." In the past, would have said he would have looted this match, but so far, nope. The good thing is, both gentlemen definitely waged war against each other, and they brought it. But again, there's so much more coming your way. There's 4 more matches, and also our women's champion Kimberly Blight is issuing a challenge. Because the #1 contendership match for the women's title has changed a lot. Because you don't know who's going to be in it. Also due to a final last minute change. So some things are just uncertain here tonight. And I'm questioning if everything will fall into place. Or if we get the final answer we're looking for. You're watching Fight Now. You're watching a magnificent show. And we're going to continue onwards, but there's so much more coming your way. And it wouldn't be possible without you. So please stick around. Stick around for much more. We're wondering what's coming up next. We're back here in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Again, you're watching Fight Night. And I've been informed the following match is scheduled for 1 fall. And introducing first, ranked number 4 in the order of merit, the former EFED champion and the current reigning and defending 2-time EFED European champion, Justice Stone. He won a title from Shade at the last pay-per-view Destination Unknown. But not just that, last week he issued an open challenge. Not just for the title, but just tonight for a non-title match to get his respect. Let's see who that challenger is going to be. Let's see who's going to come out. I'm wondering. Because it could be anyone. It could be anyone ranked on this order of merit. But it could also be somebody we don't know or haven't seen yet. But anything can happen because it's a strange world after all. And that's why my honest concern that somebody is there that we haven't taken into account for. But But we'll see. We'll just have to see. Justice Stone, a very respectable wrestler in this ring. Fighting champion as always. Who's going to answer the open challenge? And who will Justice Stone defend the title against next week? Let's see. Uh-oh. No bloody way. Yes, it is. It is. It is the former. Yes, the former E-Fed champion. He lost the title destination unknown to Jeffrey Blight, to his husband. But it seems the challenger here tonight is ranked number 2 on the order of merit. He is from Paddington, the longest E-Fed champion of all time. 3 times, 600 days. It is Rick Cavers. Also second in the Men's World Championship division at 28 points, just 9 points behind Shade. Justice Stone currently 4th with 13 points, Memorial Joe 14. Then Woodward 10, Zandalini 8, Master 7, Jeffrey Blight 7, Jordan Rose 4, and Johnathan Reid in 10th with 3. Blockbuster matchup it's gonna be. Legend. They face each other in the past, champion versus champion, and they were both able to beat each other. But that is what happened. The music is quite loud. Of course, that can happen, but we're trying our best. So what I said, longest reigning E-Fed champion of all times, 600 days ever. There's no longer one than Rick Cavers, and they've both beaten each other in champion versus champion matches. So let's see what that will bring. I know the volume might be off a little, but we have to settle for a mid pack. I know. There you go. That should be right. That's not the command, but whatever. But I was there. Oh, Curve's already with a wide count. No, commands are only for our thingy. Let me just grab that. We're gonna grab it for you. There you go. That should help. But look at that, Rick Cavers. Look at that backflip though after a huge clothesline. Something fantastic here. You're welcome. You're welcome. But look at that. What a high kick there. To Justice Stone now. Stone fighting back. And a takedown. Lovely. So you want to say high kick again. And these two definitely are going all out, and they have to. You just have to go all out. There's an open challenge non-title matchup, but what knows what happens now. Lovely roundhouse kick there. Oh, so close. 2.5 there. And the European champion is seriously in trouble. But they're so evenly matched. Just a wonder of what happens next. Oh, and I'm just getting all kinds of messages. Don't do it. You know where you are. Stop it, because it's confusing me and distracting. But look at that, just a stone. Gosh, that's painful. And there's a lovely suplex by just a stone. And a louver kick there. Stone has got to go for the cover. 1, 2, 2 count. So close though. And of course, Stone is upset Shade. And Curves was upset by Blight, by his own husband, in our triple threat Hell in a Cell match for the EVA title. Curves wants gold. Stone wants to keep it because he's only just won it. Face first. Shot there. Cover. But that's a rope break. Hand under the ropes, and that enforces the rope break. But can a powerbomb by Curvers? Yes. Thank you very much to Remotes for taking care of all the messages. There's the F5. F5 by Curvers is recently applied as in his arsenal. And there's no, not Ray. So close. You're just wondering, there it is again. Right ass kick. 1, 2, 2 again. Much more to go. What can Curvers do? Lovely work there. Now remember, next week on Saturday, August 7th, that Crossroads pay-per-view. Titles on the line again. Not this week, but look at Curvers. Smashing Stone into the... Oh man. Sorry. Had a hiccup there. Smashing into the top turnbuckle. Oh no. Stone is fighting back. And just wondering what happens next. Neck breaker now. Out of the throwaway by Stone. Over the top. And down he goes. Lands on his brain there. Oh, counter. No. Stone's got it. Stone's a fighter. And he's not letting go. Understood. And now Curvers. Sling blade. Sling blade. By Stone. Yes, I'm hydrating because this is a mouthful of commentary. Offense by Stone. 1, 2. No. We're still not done. What an amazing matchup this is. Oh, a clothesline. Lovely. Oh, no, wait a minute. This could be it for just a Stone. F5. Busted open. That is not going through. It's a rope break. Oh, no. So close, yet so far away due to that road break. Just gotta wonder what's next. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Nothing to do with Jesus imaginary, but still. There should be a part 2 of this regardless of the result. Doesn't matter where or when, but what an amazing feat this is. It's a surprise we're still going. The flurry of offense on both sides. It's amazing. Oh no, look at that. Kicks in the face still ongoing. But yes, there's so many kicks to the face. You're just wondering when there's going to be a broken nose. Stone fighting back. This is the main event secretly. What a damage model this is. Unprecedented. How much damage can you take? I've not seen anything like this in recent past. And a lovely clothesline there. There should be it, could be it, just a stone. No, we're still not done. This is incredible. One, two, no, two again. So much, so much. What else can you do? Fighting back, curves now. Stone taking the initiative once again. Now he's gonna set on the arm, trying to torque it up. This is what you want. Damage until the damage has been done. Enough. Forget that cover or submission. Or tab out, anything you like. Covers now is taking just a stone back up, and another powerbomb into the cover now. 1, 2, and surprisingly that's it. Wow, had not expected that ending. Not at all, but just look at that. And the replay. This was brutal. Not even anything can display, just then physical body power. What an amazing shot. And I think the board of directors and the creative team will say this. Justice Stone, of course, will have to respect Rick Curve as the former EFED champion. 600 days. And he's on the run. But next up is going to be the current EFED champion. And also for those regulars on the shows and being part of these shows, you are, as of now, required to vote in the vote to stay on roster. That's a new rule set out. Now here's our new and latest EFED champion. He's the number 5 of the ranking in the order of merit. From Valkenburg, the Netherlands, the former 2-time EFED World Champion. Not to be confused with the World Championship. 2-time RFPW Tag Team Champion. And 6-time current and reigning RFPW EFED Champion. The owner of RFPW, Jeffrey Blight. He won the title from his husband, Rick Curvis, who's just won at Destination Known Inside the Hell in a cell match. And tonight, facing the number 1 of the Order of Merit, the former 3-time EFED European Champion from Houston, Texas, the leader of the World Championship standings, Shade the Beheader Robinson. It's gonna be one hell of an evening, and we're not done yet, because after this we're gonna get the number 1 contenders matches. Oh yeah. Shade. There's not much more to be said. 7 matches, 6 wins, and they're just that 1 loss was against Stone for that European title last week. So you just got to imagine what, after just witnessing what we've witnessed, will happen next in order to get things done. That is the question. But Shade is in on a rampage, leading the World Championship, leading the Order of Merit, so he's only expanding that rule. What else can you say about this? Also a winner this year of, if not mistaken, the vote as rest of the show, which also grants you World Championship points. Shade won that for fight at 171. Also won that at the end of the last year for Fight Night 159 and Fight Night 160. So he's been rest of the show 3 times already in the past 14 months. Of which we did a run for like 11. So wonderful there. Only person to perfectly wear a pink jacket and wear a title belt is Jeffrey Blight. Yes, that really exemplifies Jeffrey Blight in a nutshell. Stands out of the binary, stands out of the limits and outside of the borders. But Shade has definitely exemplified going outside borders to defeat anyone in the last 60-70 months since he arrived. Now Shade has said, if I'm going to win this, I need to have goals, and I can understand that. So far he's not been competing at Crossroads next week, so we'll have to find out what that's going to mean for him. Oh no, what? Shade has already won it. You gotta be kidding. That's something I did not expect from the EFED champion to lose as soon as they did. Because I for sure thought Jeffrey Blight would have had more in the tank tonight. But they didn't. And that's surprisingly disappointing. Shade rogs on. What will happen to him at Crossroads? No match so far. So we've got to find out soon what that will mean. Jeffrey Blight shook. It happened at the Wrestling Grand Prix, destination known as an upward swing. But next week at Crossroads, oh man, this is going to be tough for Jeffrey Blight. And Shade, what's going to happen to him? Stone and Curvis, will that be the European Championship match? We don't know. But what we do know is Saturday, August 7th, next week, twitch.tv/RFPW Network, Crossroads, the annual pay-per-view, is back to you again. Gonna have a short break and then we'll be back with some more news. We're back here in the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And you are watching Kim Blight, the women's champion. For those just returning after commercial break, Kim Blight said she's beaten most of the women currently on Fighting Night, all on pay-per-view. In this current women's division, she's not happy. She's calling everyone out, even outside of RFPW, to come join her here. Try to see if someone on this planet can actually beat her. Because honestly, she's gone unchallenged for the title. Bring the best you've got and prepare to still lose to me. Oh boy. But the #1 contendership hangs in the balance here on Fight Night because we don't know who's going to be challenging Kim Blight for the women's title. Nobody knows. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows after the last minute changes happening. But we're here in Amsterdam, Netherlands, so let's find out. Firefly Funhouse? Who's this? No way. No bloody way. You are shitting me. This is a former multi-time women's Glamazons Academy Women's Champion and Women's Tag Team Champion, ARIELLA Wolf from Venlo, the Netherlands. She is back in RFPW. What on earth? She had retired last season. But she's here. You are absolutely kidding me. Who's going to be that challenger? It must be Mercedes Ricci, Christina Jean, Pages. But who's going to be the challenger? This is impossible. No bloody way. It's the very first Hall of Famer, Ursula NEUMANN. She was the longest reigning women's champion for nearly 3 or 4 years. This is... What? This is a surprise one after another. Ursula NEUMANN, get this, she won the women's title back in April 2015. In year number 2 of RFPW, she won that title. And she held that title 167 days over 2 reigns. The very first Hall of Famer from the women's division is back. So is ARIELLA Wolf, who won that title, the women's title, in October 2015. These are legends, and one of them is a Hall of Famer. They're both back in RFPW. Just for tonight, maybe for Crossroads, but will they be back full time? Are we going back to 2015? What is going on? But Ursula NEUMANN hasn't lost touch. Just look at those roundhouse moves. And a Russian leg sweep, just like ever before. We're on the outside though. #1 contendership match is apparently going on for those women's title. And it's either ARIELLA Wolf, who's the former tag team partner of Kim Blight, as AK 16, 17, 18, 19. Whichever you want to call it. Against Hall of Fame Ursula NEUMANN. And they've won the titles, get this, the women's tag team titles 4 times. The first one back in March 2016. And they've kept that for nearly a year, nearly 360 days. It's incredible what we're witnessing here tonight. And there's Ursula NEUMANN. 2. And it's 3. Ursula NEUMANN, Hall of Famer from Oberhausen, Germany. She is going to Crossroads and challenge Kim Blight. Look at how happy she is. Blight may have woken up the sleeping legend Hall of Famers of this women's division. What an evening. Absolutely incredible work there. And NEUMANN, Hall of Famer and former 2-time women's champion, is back and challenging Kim Blight next week for that women's title. ARIELLA Wolf reserved to return, but oh my god, we're getting ready for that main event. An Extreme Rules match between Zandalini and Reid for the #1 contendership to the EFED title. We'll get a short, quick ad break and we'll be right back with the main event of the evening. What a way to come back. Jeez, that's called making a statement if one could make one. But these two, regardless of Wolf's loss, she made it. She made it back. But NEUMANN, oh my goodness, did you see how flexible and agile she still was after all that time? It's going to be one hell of a challenge. And we're getting ready for that main event. It's the Extreme Rules match. #1 contendership for the RFPW EFED Championship. And oh boy, am I ready. Because this has been a time in the making. Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the Ziggo Dome next week. Host to the Crossroads pay-per-view. But tonight, the main event. The #1 contendership in the balance. For those watching live on Twitch, don't forget we'll be posting and uploading the RFPW podcast episode 1 with Warrior J, a special guest, on our YouTube channel in around an hour or two after the show. But first up, the following match is a #1 contendership match for the EFED Championship. And introducing first, ranked #6 on the order merit. 50% of his 8 matches came with a win. From Milan, Italy. Buonanotte, Mike Zandalini. Hasta la pasta bikini. Macaronini. But geez, I'm still a little bit in shock of what just happened with that women's championship #1 contendership match. I was not aware. But Zandalini doesn't give a rat's ass about that. He just wants to win. He wants to face a defeated Jeffrey Blight after what happened here tonight against Shade at Crossroads next week. And what I can inform you tonight is that Crossroads next week will have 8 matches ready for you. And of course, the match card as it is now, we will post throughout the weekend for next week. Just one more match to go. This main event. It's all it takes. But now, the opponent has been on a really fair course, to say the least. Mike Zandalini had a good track record and defeated Blake Cruz at the Wrestling Grand Prix in the Netherlands. Came short to Rick Curvis. Johnathan Reid did a little bit worse. Lost in the qualifying round to Jordan Rose. But this Johnathan Reid is #10 in the order merit. 6 matches, 2 wins, 4 losses. Mostly multi-man matches. And he's from Detroit, Michigan. Only thing that he knows for sure, he's richer than you. And apparently NEUMANN has already received an invoice, or I should say a voice in from the Hype Show stating, please come to us, we're still looking for women. They've been contacting everybody in the women's division, but we are only starting to harness that realistically as of late. And so Reid and Zandalini, and I have to inform you that this match is Extreme Rules. So any form of weapons is allowed. No disqualifications. No can-outs. Or can it? Referee's powerless to do anything. It's not false count anywhere. Pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. I thought it was going to turn him to the announce table, but it's so close. And now slides along the barrier. What a magnificent evening this is. Oh man, look at that huge kick to the face of Mike Zandalini. So take a look at it. Zandalini now 8 points in the World Championship, 6th. Johnathan Reid has 3 and is ranked number 10. Closes that top 10 off. It's a wonderful world. But weapons are allowed. They are even encouraged. Do damage. Oh, he's cutting the ropes with his face. That might lead to an open wound there. Not something you like. Oh, no. Just check out that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's check that out. But who's going to win it? Who's gonna win? That's the question. No pizza cutters though, isn't it? Okay, yeah. But let's check that out. Ooh, man. But look at that, Zandalini's got the cover. No, 2 count. I was so close. I am questioning what's the safest way and the best route for everybody to take to try and win this. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count, just 1. Oh boy. Oh, man. 1. Okay. Oh, lovely neck breaker there. That's just bloody painful to watch. But right now, look at that. Oh, spin. That's it. That's for sure it. No, 2 count. Another lovely fight, just like Curves and Stone. Oh, there you go, swinging egg breaker. To like to thank the local hardware store for tables, chairs, ladders, everything. Yes, it's cheap too, and we're on a budget. But Johnathan Reid is their #1 contender. Yes, he is #1 contender to the EFED Championship. Next week, challenging Kimberly Blight. Yes, it is Johnathan Reid. What a wonderful evening. What an evening this has been. I thank you for watching all around the world. Johnathan Reid is your new EFED Championship #1 contender. URSULA NEUMANN, the Women's Championship #1 contender. What happens to Shade? Will Kimberly Blight keep the title around his waist? Who's going to challenge Stone for the EU title? And how will Curves fare with that victory? And much more to come your way. There you go. There's a dollar bill. Zandalini, eat it. Johnathan Reid. That was your great fight at 173. Next week, Saturday, August 7th, 8 PM UK, 3 PM EST. You're going to watch Crossroads. And later on tonight, the RFPW podcast with Warrior J. Thank you for watching and good night.